Hey everyone, happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Well, hello, Christina. How are you, my dear? How are you? How is everyone? Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. I'm going to give it a minute for the notification to be sent out. Well, hey, girl. Hey, look at you being one of the first ones in here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm so excited. And because I posted on all my social media, I said this is not a clickbait, but I do have some exciting news for my lives going forward that I'm going to be sharing um, towards the end of the live. I am great. How are you? How are you, Christina? How you doing? How's everybody's week been? Y'all, it has been like 4 billion degrees here in Tucker, in Tucker, like I'm in Tucker anyway, Sparta. Um, we actually today was our hottest day, and I think it was like 116 heat index. Um, but we're supposed to be getting this like cool down because of the rain. We've been getting a lot of rain lately, which has completely killed my garden and tomato plants and that kind of stuff. I don't know if anybody saw the reel that I put out, but my tomato plants just really couldn't keep up this year. They did great. Don't get me wrong. They did great. We are completely stocked in our pantry and still have like 5 or 6 bags of uh, frozen tomatoes in the freezer to do. I think I'm going to make some Boots and Bounty barbecue sauce. If you're not friends with us on the Homesteading 101 Facebook group, go check it out. We're over 67,000 now. It's great. Did the storms cool it off a little bit? A little bit. It's supposed to be cooling off a little bit more than that, but it did cool it off to where you could actually walk outside. Like today, even to go up and feed the chickens and the turkeys, like I had this shirt on and I'm walking up there and it's a light shirt. I was drenched by walking from my house to the chicken coop just because of how hot it was. Girl, amen. Amen to that because they will tell you your tomato plants will tell you when is their time to go. And they've done amazing. Like ours have done really, really good. It's just we got into 95 plus temperatures. And then like every week it was like rain and rain and rain and rain. And they just couldn't keep up. It was too much water, too much heat. And they went kaput, as I put in my short, kaput. Um, yes. Oh my gosh, it looks so good, right? And I love Sweet Baby Ray's, but they're just getting so expensive. I mean, every condiment that you get is close to $5 now. So why not use what you know you're growing in your garden and make some barbecue sauce? And everything that I've done from Casey over at Boots and Bounty has been good. I'm just gonna say my twinsy know how to throw down with the throwdown. All right. So I've decided what's going to my fall garden. The goats. Ain't that the truth? Even though, y'all, I have tried, I put broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and spinach. Now I did some squashes too. I did a butternut and I did a spaghetti and I did an acorn. But it has been so hot that not even the broccoli and the Brussels and the spinach want to germinate. I mean, it's been a week today, but I know it's 7 to 14 days. Um, you want to make some Miss. Let me tell you, I love Miss Wage's pickles. When I am down for the count and don't really want to be um, doing some homemade stuff, I throw that Miss Wage's pickle seasoning in my vinegar and we throw down. So, see, going through. I need you to bring your goats over to my area too, because I have a lot to eat down. I probably need to start thinking about getting some goats because on our little under 10 acres, probably about 5 of it is overgrown and I just can't get to it. I mean, I can only do so much. I've told myself now that I've got to be more pro Casey and not overdo myself all the time. And that's one of the things is I need to go ahead and get some goats to eat it down. Well, thank you. No, let me tell y'all. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened was so, um, right before we did our morning show today, because if y'all know, I'm on a podcast that comes out every Monday, and then we do a live morning radio show on Tuesday mornings. I was just looking at my settings, and the setting was like, it is uploading to 4K. I was like, well, nobody that lived in a homestead watches stuff 4K because our internet ain't that good. So I did it to 1080, and my camera and stuff has been so much better now. Even uploading video, ever since I've changed it to 1080 instead of the 4K. I know that for some people that's like gibberish, but it has made it so much better. So thank you. Thank you. That's what it was. I sent back and sweet. Oh, our cukes. You should have come and got some cukes from our garden because I think we hit like almost 800 pounds this year of cucumbers. And we sold a lot. We sold a lot of pickles at the farmer's market, pickles and relish and that kind of stuff. But we're completely stocked on our pantry too. Our cucumbers did absolutely amazing. Amazing this year. Oh, you slept in. I almost did too. So let me tell you, it was the struggle bus this morning. I was on the struggle bus for some reason. I could not get my hands to work and do all the transitions. All three of us, me and Alicia and Monica, we were just up, cracking up at how struggle bushes we were this morning. Like we could not get it together. It was crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I want to talk about also I'm so bad because I'm drinking a soda and I'm trying, I push pro health and living a healthier, cleaner lifestyle. But I wanted to talk about how much I love my soda stream, which I can push it out there. Soda stream is off grid. It is an off grid thing that you need to get. And I love it. And the syrups, you can get different syrups and keep it. And so I'm having a diet Dr. Pepper right now, and I feel very tata bougie because it's saving me a lot of money. So just once I start picking it up and sipping it, y'all be like, what is Casey drinking? I'm drinking Diet Dr. Pepper. Well, it's really not called Diet Dr. Pepper because it's SodaStream brand, but you know what I mean. I don't. I'm telling you, cucumbers produce so well, but they're one of those plants. We talked about this on the morning show. Cucumbers is one of those plants that's kind of like they're like, "Hey, we're here. We have a ton." And then it just like disappears at maybe 4 weeks. 5 weeks of you're super lucky. Yeah? Hey, Mimi, hello. Thanks for coming in. We basically quit drinking soda. So did I because I didn't want to buy it because, it was just terrible for you. But sometimes, every once in a while, you're like, I want a Diet Coke, or I want a orange soda, or I want a Sprite, whatever it is that you drink. Having a soda stream is amazing. And let me also tell you, Christina, why the soda stream is so amazing. Because y'all know I'm a wino. I'm a wino. Now, here on the homestead, we are far from any grocery store. And it was New Year's Eve this year, and we did not have champagne. And so what I did was I had some cheap. Oh Lord, I'm putting this out there so the person that gave this to me is gonna be like, "Ooh, he's throwing me under the bus." I'm really not, but someone gave me some cheap Chardonnay, which I don't drink a Chardonnay. I don't drink cheap. I'm sorry, but I don't do it. And so I poured it into my soda stream and it turned into like a sparkling wine. It turned into and now it didn't last as long as soda does, but I was able to have a bubbly champagne, prosecco, whatever you want to call it, um, glass of wine to cheers at New Year. So it was fun. It was cool. Yes, don't you, Mimi? Don't you love the Soda Stream? Please tell these folks how much the Soda Stream has changed our lives. Like Soda Stream is so amazing, and it's something that you can have even when the grid goes down. You see how I said when the grid goes down and you ain't got nothing, you still got the whole Soda Stream to pump, and you can have Diet Coke on a whim. You so crazy. You so crazy. Cheap. Yes. So the cheap was I was gifted some cheap Chardonnay and I turned it into sparkling wine from my soda stream. And you can do it for a lot of stuff. Like, I make the homemade pear cider during the holidays. You can turn that into sparkling pear cider by pouring that into your soda stream and adding it to them. Again, it's off grid. You don't need to plug it in, any of that kind of stuff. Now, um, I have a couple, I have four CO2 tanks, and that usually lasts me a year because you do have to get your CO2 tanks refilled. But it is amazing. It's wonderful. I love my soda stream, and I'm having Diet Dr. Peppers. I feel ta with a straw. Y'all, look how bougie I am. Do I? Oh, I forgot. I have a lime in there too. I'm really bougie. I'm thinking like I'm at a restaurant or something, but I'm really in the sticks. It is. It's fabulous, and you can use it all year for everything. Lemonade, sparkling lemonade. Um, Oh, there's one because my brother Chris is super, super obsessed with Red Bull energy drinks. I'm totally against those because there's so much crap in those that's no good. And this that they have for Soda Stream is actually, I've read the ingredients, more of a ginseng kind of thing. And it tastes just like a Red Bull. So you pump your water, you pour the syrup in, you shake it up, do, and it tastes like a Red Bull. So Brother Chris can have his Red Bulls. Well, thank you. It's I don't have a filter. It's just a ring light. I guess the Diet Dr. Pepper is making me look young and youthful tonight. Ta ta, yeah, ta ta, pinky up. Make sure. Right? They're so bad. But when I was before I moved out to the homestead, I was working with Longhorns and I'd been working with Longhorns for about 15 years. And one of my terrible things that I would do every morning going into work was I would buy a Monster energy drink and one of those white frosting honey buns. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If I have to pull up a picture, I'm gonna be mad. But that's what I used to get every morning before I went into work. So learning this now of learning to be able to do an energy drink for the soda stream when I want an energy drink is amazing. Let's see when you talk I have questions. Are you saying shishito peppers? Is that what the shishito peppers? Is that yes, shishito peppers. I have. Last year I did. I did not grow them this year. They didn't do that great for me last year, but one of my friends, when I was selling at the Tucker Farmers Market, grew the shishito peppers, and hers did great. And so I just got them from her, and they were so delicious. And I use them for a lot of different things. It's shishito peppers are definitely for those that don't know. Shishito peppers are more of a sweeter pepper, but they do have a little, like, tiny bit of a bite to them. And I use them with jalapenos to mild down like cowboy candy and pepper jelly. Yeah. I know that's blasphemy. People are gonna say, you added something to your jalapenos. I just added a little bit of shishito. But I also stuff them like I did my jalapeno because some of my family that come to visit do not like spicy. And I make a stuffed jalapeno with cream cheese and homegrown ground sausage. And that mixture I stuff into a jalapeno to air fry as an appetizer. So I did it in a shishito pepper so that it wasn't as spicy for the people that didn't like spicy, if that makes sense. Is that the mustard? Gray papon? Popo 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 popo? I don't know. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. But no, I mean that I did have to go buy that if it's what you're talking about, that mustard, I did have to go buy some because I'm going to be putting out a video on homemade mayonnaise. I joined in on a challenge to make your own mayonnaise, and you needed like some Dijon. And I think that's what the Grey Poupon is. So, just saying. Did you wait for them to get red? The shishitos? No. Mm-mm. No, I pulled them at green. I pulled them at green, and so did the girl that sold me the shishitos at the Tucker's Farmers Market. It was a mix. Some of hers were red. The red ones had no spice to it at all. It was very sweet. The green still had a little bit of some, but not much. But you can pull them any. The beautiful thing about peppers is you can pull them when they're green, even if they're a colored pepper, because they're just going to be sweeter most of the time, except your ones that are shishitos, because it gets sweeter as they get red. But you know what I mean. I've never made cowboy candy. Maybe I'll make cowgirl candy. Yes, make you some cowgirl candy because if you pour that over some cream cheese on crackers, my God. Hi, friend. Y'all enjoy your dinner. Love y'all. Love to Papa Jim. Love y'all. Enjoy your dinner. Yes, I'm hysterical. I know. Yes, Dijon. I had to buy Dijon mustard because listen, I always when I see a recipe, I'm like, okay, can I make it myself at home with the stuff that I had? And I saw a recipe and I was like, nope, I'm gonna just buy it. It was too complicated. Hi, Papa Jim. Bummer. I picked them both colors. They were nice. So the green ones you pulled had no taste at all. Were they innies? Were they sweet or did they have any peppery taste at all? This year, let me tell you, because I've talked a lot with my homesteading buddies that we sell at the farmers market. And this year, because of the heat and the water, peppers have not done well this year. They've not gotten as big as they normally do. And that could be a reason. If you grew the shishitos this year, don't bank on how they taste this year or how they grew because this year was not a good pepper year. Um, Even our bell peppers, now we get the California Wonder is what we grow. And they're normally a good, like maybe this size. I haven't gotten one that's above that, to be honest, which is half of the size of what I normally grow. Um, and it's just the year. It's just the year. Too much heat. Now, in the zone where I am, I'm 8A. Too much heat and too much water. Now, peppers like heat, but they're not a super fan of a lot of water. I think um, that's also why the tomatoes died pretty early. Oh, it looks like we got a bot in the chat. Oh, how fun. I don't know if I'm going to even pull it up to even acknowledge this question. Let's see. I need to make mayo. Right, Christina. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you. Um, our mayo here. Now, before I was a Duke's kind of person. Um, and it's almost $6. So if I can make my own, especially now that I have chickens. Now the chickens have not started laying eggs yet, but we get farm fresh eggs from a friend who hatched us our chickens. I'm able to make the y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just gonna put it up there. Um, I have no reason to answer that. Do your research. I mean, if you've watched me long enough, I've been on YouTube long enough that you should know the answer to that question. Yes, it's the simple questions. You should have been watching me for the years that I've been on YouTube. Then you should know the answer to that question. So that's all. That's all. Thank you so much. So I need to make sour cream. Yes, you do. Um, right? I'm like shooketh for a minute. Like, Really? Are you serious? Now, listen, I always knew I have never, so this is a wonderful experience, y'all, because I've never had the trolls come into my life before. I've always talked about them. We've had the trolls in our comments, we've had the trolls in our podcast. I've heard my dear friend Alicia talk about the trolls in her live, and Monica has talked about them, but I've never had them. So I think this is it's a moment that we all should celebrate. I have officially had my first troll in my live. Thank you. Whatever your name is, Alibaba. Prince Ali Fabulousy. Just saying. Hey. Okay. Is it Raydeen or Raiden? Could you please put it in there? Because I never know, and I say it differently every time. Raydeen or Raiden? Put it in there for me so I know going forward, because you're so sweet and I just love you. And I just want to make sure that I'm pronouncing your name right and not butchering your name like I do most things on my YouTube live. Yes, Casey got trolled. Pew, pew, pew. Let's celebrate. I don't, oh, I guess I could do it this, but I'd have to get to we have a new if y'all haven't watched our morning show, we have a new kind of like segment where it kind of plays this.
It's time for
Subscriber comment call out. Pew pew pew. So that pew 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 is there. Oh, Raydeen. Raydeen. Hi, Raydeen. Love you, girl. Thanks for coming in. Okay, so I know now. Raydeen. Raydeen, the first one. E sound. Raydeen. Okay, Raydeen. Thanks for coming in. You came in right when my troll came into my chat asking me if I was gay. Like, first of all, did you pass first grade? Because that's the question I really want to ask. If you're asking that question, did you graduate from first grade? Because obviously, if you're asking that question, you did not. I'm just saying. We do. We have so much fun on our radio show. We have a little too much fun. But we look at it as listen, you got all of these BS morning shows all over TV putting out false information to everybody. Why not have a good, fun morning show that you can tune in every Tuesday and hear stuff like gardening and homesteading, but a lot of craziness like that? So we hope you join us every Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Central. We are on. We are talking about doing more morning shows if we can get our views up. Um, I know, right? Yeah, you and Off the Wall Prepper need to wake up early and come into our morning show and be happy because you'd be happy watching our morning show because it is a lot of fun. You don't see our faces; it's strictly radio. Um, we do some subscriber call outs, which is a lot of fun because it's a lot of like posts that we talk about from our Facebook group that we find interesting or that we find informative that we want to push out to the people. So definitely come and join us. Okay. I think I have there we go. Right there. If you scan it, you get all the information. Just saying. You're welcome. I'll leave it up. KJ's awake, but you're a night owl. Well, then you need to at least get up from the hours of 9 a.m. Central to 10 a.m. Central, and then you go back to bed. Because it's great. And we actually, like today, I actually found, and I just wanted to pull this up because our episode that we just came out with was called Hay Bale Drive Through Beep Beep. And we talked about convenience food for your pantry. And when we mean convenience food, we mean like what can you pull out of your pantry, whether you've dehydrated it and vacuum sealed it, or you've canned it, or you've dehydrated it and put it in a can and sucked the air out. um, or you've frozen it, and you can grab it out, heat it up really fast so you don't have to go through the drive-through and one, pay money, two, get food that you don't know what's in it, and three, healthier food so you don't have this pear shape that I have because you've eaten too much McDonald's French fries. So that was one of them. But because these are my notes every morning, did you know I read a news story today, and I truly believe this, that drive through business at fast food is up 5.75%, which is $7.6 billion. Okay. And that 92% of fast food patrons go through the drive through, not going inside. And I think that's because of the price increase. I think that's because um, I think that's because of the price increase. I think it's because of everything that's going on in the world. We're wanting something quick, fast, easy, cheap, done. And you can have that with homegrown food. How? Scan that QR code, go listen to our podcast because it's good. So yeah, so we just have so much fun, and it's makes make your oatmeal looks good. And I think it's gonna be. Oh, that sounds delicious. I need to do that. I just got a silicone kind of dish. I guess it's for like muffins or something like that. But I put like tomato pulp and stuff after I juiced in there, and then I add those to like soups. And I've done it also with shredded zucchini, but that sounds really good to like pop out, and then you can like rehydrate it. Like if you freeze it, like the oatmeal in the little uh, pup chunks. You and me both, girl. You and me both. I love me some silicone because it's easy. It's easy to clean. Um, I do. I make because I'm crazy. Around the holiday time, I make homemade Reese's peanut butter cups, and I do it in a mini silicone muffin pan. And then I have a lot of little Reese's peanut butter cups. I guess I can't call them Reese's. Don't sue me, Reese's. Um, to munch on that I know where everything came from, and I can munch on over the holidays and be a good fat kid and that kind of stuff. We just started an Asian food venture to see if we could drop some pounds. Asians are you? Yes, they are, and I am all for certain seasonings that the Asians use all the time, like the ginger, and ginger is mainly one of them. Wasabi, like the wasabi powder, I love to add to. I even add it to my butter. I know that sounds like a true fat girl, but add some wasabi powder to your homemade butter, and then put a little slice on top of the steak when you're cooking it. Oh my god! And spicy, it speeds up your metabolism, so you could be a skinny kid that way. Right? It's so easy. Like it's so easy to freeze and defrost stuff in the silicone molds and put it in a Ziploc and have it for the winter. And first of all, I just want to say, because I had a comment from one of my Atlanta friends on my live, it on my video that was like, preparing for the winter. What do you live like in Alaska? Okay, let me just first say, love the person that commented this, but girl, no, I'm not prepping like I'm in Alaska. I'm prepping. When I say prepping for the winter, I mean that's when the garden is not producing anymore, and I can't grow my own fruit or grow stuff that I know where all of the ingredients came from. So that's why I'm preparing for the winter. So there, and I'm gonna say it nicely. Yes. Do you know that there is this I think it was called a Scotch ice cube, and it's the big square ones that a lot of restaurants use for like old fashions and like Scotch bourbon cubes. I do a lot of stuff in that too. Um I do stuff for the chickens in those big ones. That's kind of fun to do it, but I love all of the silicone trays, all the different ones. You can do like skinny ones. We'll go back to that. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to that thing. I love peanut butter and chocolate. Oh my gosh, you and me both. Eel sauce, girl, that's just teriyaki sauce that they may have added more sugar to. I used to work in an Asian restaurant. That's all it is. That's all it is. Just made an egg roll bowl for dinner this week. Made a spicy noodle. Oh, friend, can you invite me? I will walk the 7 days for dinner at your house. I will walk the 7 days to get to you. Just saying. Well, that's true. I will leave it to you, friend. But all of us, they always say that we're fear mongers when we're talking about prepping. So we have to be very careful. Yeah, silicone mold and egg rolls bowl sounds good. So let me tell you about the silicone mold that I got. So for those that haven't followed me for a while, I get homegrown milk from a local farmer and make homemade cheese. Now, I bought a silicone mold that is meant to be an ice cube tray for like water bottles. You can get those little thin, long ones that you freeze ice, and then it easily goes into your water bottle once it's iced to keep your water cold. So, are y'all ready to be blown? Mind blown. Here we go. Instead of putting in my normal mold or bowl that I put my homemade mozzarella cheese in, I break it off and I put that mozzarella cheese in this silicone mold that's like, it's probably like this big. I'll try to make it good so you can see. Does that make sense? And from there, I dip it in some flour and then egg, and then of course my batter mix. Which if you don't know my batter mix, look at my YouTube channel, and that's homemade cheese sticks. Mic drop, mic drop. Just saying. Thank you so much for coming in. I probably will not be good. I'm never good. I'm always a hot mess. Express toot toot. Just saying. Thank you for coming in, Mimi. I hope to see you next Tuesday. So, well, Mimi, before you leave, let me go ahead and announce what I'm doing. Hi, Chris. Love you, my friend. Okay. So, y'all, I'm so excited because as much as I have fun doing this chit chat every Tuesday, next Tuesday, I'm going to be doing watch parties. And I'm going to be doing watch parties with the show The Chosen. If you have not watched The Chosen, it's a show about Jesus and his disciples and has gotten rave reviews. Season 4 is being shot right now. And what I'm going to be doing every Tuesday now is we're going to be watching 2 episodes together. 2 episodes starting from season 1. If you have not seen it, make sure you're going to be tuning in every Tuesday. But right now, what I'm going to turn on is I'm going to go ahead and turn on the trailer of season 1. So next week, we're going to be watching episode 1 and 2 of The Chosen. And this is going to be so much fun. So I'm going to add this to the stream. I'm going to do this so that we can watch the trailer. I'm going to mute myself. The trailer of season 1 of The Chosen together. So again, I felt like I've been called to do this, to share the word of the Lord and to see this show that has been highly, highly, highly recommended to me about Jesus and the disciples. So here we go.
I'm going to tell everyone.
I was counting on it.
My son, they've run out of wine.
Mother, my time has not yet come.
If not now, when?
I'm ready, Father.
It has begun.
What has?
Miracles.
Signs and wonders.
Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name.
You have experienced the miracle, Mary.
I saw him. It was incredible. Our Father,
Our Father,
who art in heaven,
who art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
The man has a following.
He's a rogue who answers to no one.
You asked me before if I knew his name. Now everyone knows his name, and I fear for his safety.
Throw this down for a catch. Do you think that impossible things can happen? That overturn the laws of nature? That cannot be explained.
Rise.
Matthew, son of Alphaeus.
Yes.
This is different.
Get used to different. My whole life I have wondered if I would see this day.
Follow me, Nicodemus, and you'll see more. God loves the world in this way, that he gave his only son.
I'm going to tell everyone.
I was counting on it. Anything is possible. Don't you see? Let's go.
I was one way, and now I am completely different. And the thing that happened in between was him.
Hey, it's Dallas. I'm the creator of The Chosen, and yes, season 1 of The Chosen is.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm like over here tearing up watching this. I am so excited. And I will tell you that I did watch the trailer of season 1 before I got on here. I have not seen anything else. I watched Jesus Revolution. Wasn't it as well? Don't you just love him? Me either. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to bring this to people that don't know how to watch it. And so every Tuesday we are going to be here for 2 hours. 2 hours. It probably will start early. A little bit early so we can watch it and get into, because I shoot my podcast on I shoot the podcast on Tuesday. I'm so excited. I'm like losing my mind. But one thing that I ask is that you make sure that you go over and that you subscribe to their YouTube channel, the Chosen YouTube channel. Now, of course, they already have like 2 million followers, but still, me there, I'm so excited to watch this. And I will put on 2 episodes every single Tuesday here on our live, so that we can kind of watch it together. And I've decided every end of a season, like when season 1 ends, I'm going to do a giveaway, whether it's Chosen shirts or whatever it is. We'll give it away at the end of the season. And I'm going to put this up too, because we're ready. We're ready to watch from 1 to season 3. I've got it ready. Season 4 is coming out. I know they're shooting it right now. I wonder if they will. There's some of the stuff that you can get merchandise wise. I think it will be fun to give it away. Oh, here we go. All right, they haven't put it out now yet, but it is being shot. I have been watching on theirs. Hey, Annette. Hey, Annette. Yes, we're so excited. So I hope that you share this out. Share this live video out to your people on social media to see if anybody else is interested in this. I'm going to be showing The Chosen here for you to tune in and watch and join along on the journey as I watch it, because I've been wanting to watch it for a long time. And we can watch it together, and it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be super fun. If you just came in, definitely go back and watch this live, because I played the season 1 trailer for The Chosen, which is about Jesus and his disciples. And I think it's going to be super, super fun. And it's starting next week. Now, I'm still going to do a sit down chit chat Saturday nights or Friday nights. I haven't decided yet, but make sure that you look out to see when I'm going to do those. But that was my big news. That was my big news, that I'm going to start doing The Chosen, kind of a watch-a-thon to watch this TV show. We can all join in as a little group and watch it every Tuesday here on Ormsby Farms channel. We'll do 2 episodes a week. So yes. So I hope everyone is excited. Has anybody in the chat seen it? Has anybody seen it so far? KJ's been really quiet right now, Christina. Is he like listening and excited as you are to see it? Just say. Yeah, Chris. So, Chris, have you not seen it? You've not seen it at all yet? I'm like super excited. Yes. KJ is live. That is why he is silent. Well, I will shout out KJ is live. Go check him out. His lives are always hysterically funny. I'm one of those creeper that goes in and I go in and I sit and watch. Are you drinking wine with a straw? No, I am drinking Diet Dr. Pepper that I made with my Soda Stream. And I talked about it at the beginning of the live of how I love my off-grid Soda Stream. No, you haven't seen it. Yes. And I think this will be a good family thing too. Is, let the kids watch the live. Let them come in, watch an episode. It should be really, really fun. And we're really excited. I think they're close. I was reading on their social media page that they're almost at 1 billion. That's with a B, billion views. I'm bad about creeping too. Yes, I'm like always creeping, just because I'm usually doing it when I'm on my iPhone and I'm out with the chickens or out in the garden or something like that. It's been a while. Yeah. Same here. It literally has been on my watch list for maybe 2 years. And you know how it is. Life gets away from you and 2 years go by and you haven't watched it. So I thought this would be the perfect time to like put it out to the community. Again, y'all share it on your social medias. If you think any of your followers would like to watch the show every Tuesday, and guide them over to my live and we can all watch it together. I think it will be fun. And I'm actually going to put out a recipe on homemade popcorn. Christina from Hilltop Gardens sent me some wonderful seeds of blue Indian popcorn, and they're ready and they are drying now. So we should have some homegrown popcorn soon. Hey, Glenda, how are you, girl? We're just talking about, I am going to start every Tuesday doing a watch party and I've closed all of them out, but I'm going to try to pull it back up on The Chosen, the show The Chosen. Let me see if I can pull it up again. It's a TV show. It's on the 3rd season, but the 4th season is being shot. And it is about Jesus and his disciples. And let me do that. There we go. So that is it. We will be watching 2 episodes every single Tuesday of The Chosen, starting with season 1. And I actually, let me go ahead and just on this one, pull up the season 1 trailer again for people that are coming in, because I see people are coming in. I will see if I can find one of the shorter, because their trailers are beautiful, but they're like 3 minutes. Let me see what this one is. Now that one's 3 minutes too. Oh well, y'all are about to get another 3-minute trailer. So let me do this.
Grandpa, when I found the bird, I prayed.
Skip ads, and I know that makes you.
Excuse me.
I have something for you. For me.
Throw this down for a catch.
I don't have a quarrel with you, teacher. But we've been doing this all night. Nothing. All right.
Fruit here is incredible. Everything that grows here is immaculate. Except for the people. You're such a miserable lot. You worship one God, and yet you're all divided.
Only one language keeps their peace. Learn to speak it.
You are the great Nicodemus.
I serve only God.
Yes. Yes, so do your enemies, rogue preachers in the wilderness, raving about a coming Messiah.
Sam, you're scared. Lost everything. Burned every bridge. If I don't catch a ton of fish or get some help somehow, they'll arrest me. I'm trapped.
No more talking, Simon. Maybe God can get your attention now.
Why? Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. I saw him. It was incredible. You have experienced a miracle. You are healed.
What do you want from me?
Follow me. He performs miracles and seeks no credit? Who did this?
I don't know his name. His time for men to know has not yet come.
We've waited for you for so long, we believe.
You have much bigger things ahead of you, Simon, son of Jonah.
Anything is possible now. Don't you see?
Would you at least know him if you saw him again?
I will know him for the rest of my life.
Woo! Let me just say, this is going to be good, y'all. This is going to be good. Thank you. Yes, definitely share this out to any of your subscribers and followers and friends on social media that you think would want to do this. I'm going to be showing starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, starting next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be watching 2 episodes every Tuesday all the way through. I think this is a beautiful series. You know, the backstory on this is, it said it in the trailer, this was a crowd-funded, meaning that the producers put it on one of the crowdfunding sites and people just like us donated money to get this show made, and now it's being shot its 4th season. So I think it's beautiful. I think the story is beautiful. I think pushing out the word of the Lord is so important, especially right now. So definitely come in and join us every Tuesday. I'm telling you, it's good actors too. Chills, right? I'm like, the music is phenomenal. Let me tell you that one of my favorite bands, Kane, which is a brother sister duo, got famous, and then one of their songs got put on, I think it was season 2. It looks really good. So yes, so we're excited, y'all. We're excited. Next Tuesday, starting next Tuesday, pull up again, 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be doing the watch party of The Chosen. And at the end of every season, I'm going to be doing some giveaways. So we're excited. The only thing I ask is that you go and you follow their YouTube link, which they already have 2 million, but why not go get a couple more? I'm posting it now in the chat. So definitely go check them out. I'm excited. And y'all, I'm going to cut it here for this live tonight because I have to go get ready to do a podcast meeting. But thank you, everyone that tuned in. I mean, I am so grateful and I'm so thankful and I am so blessed that y'all came to check out me on my live, and you've been supporting us and helping our views grow and our watch hours grow. And I just thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I hope to see y'all next Tuesday for our first kind of watch party on The Chosen. So, y'all, until next Tuesday, be blessed. I love every single one of y'all, and I will see you then. So, y'all, take care. Bye, y'all. Bye. I saw the comments. Bye. Love y'all. Bye. Bye.